Hey, everyone out there. Thank you so much for tuning into another Addicted Fishing podcast. As always, we have not been recording very many of these. And then also when we did record some of them, it is Clint's fault this time. He did not upload them.
It's always Clint's fault. Why do you say this time?
Because normally it's our fault for not recording the podcast. This time it's Clint's fault for not uploading them.
Still always Clint's fault.
I'm pretty sure there's a couple in there too that were like pretty important, like the Max Lure one. They were probably looking for that. There was a discount code that got expired at a certain point. So Max, if you're listening, it was Lori's fault. I'll give you his address, his phone number. You guys can talk to him. And if you have to take some money out of our sponsorship or whatever, you can send him a bill.
Because we'll bill him.
Yeah.
So it's all good. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we love doing these podcasts. I wish we could get into a better flow where we could do them more often and longer for you guys, but
we will about early November.
Yeah, when it gets all rainy and stuff outside. But we're gonna be getting into Buoy 10 live feeds here soon, guys. So I don't know. Me and Clint have been talking about maybe doing some little extra stuff. So maybe me and Clint come in and just record some podcasts on our own or something. If we can't do them during the Buoy 10 fishery, but probably not. So don't look forward to
it. Let's be honest.
Promises.
What's going on though, dude? I feel like I never see you anymore. Like Cam's just always gone. Bass guy.
Always gone.
True. It's either me gone or Cam gone. I was talking to Sharon literally the other day, and I was like, Sharon, you know what I miss? I miss the days when like Cam and Lex and like everyone, we used to have like dinners at each other's houses and like hang out and do barbecues and like
it's just been brutal because we went and did the catfish thing, and then I've got some bass tournaments, and then you had family vacations, I had family vacation. It's like the last like 3-4 months have just been disgusting and
crazy.
I've never doing
go.
I'm not doing it again. This is because I mean then it's like you're home for like a week, so you got to cram your guiding in.
Yep.
So you're all it's like it's been no rest.
Oh, but you can't do that according to some people. Like, never mind. I'm not going to go down a rant on that. I'll talk to you about it after the fact. I was about to take some major shots.
I want to hear it. No, that's what the podcast is for. What are we talking about? Oh, wait. Oh, no, trust me. You can do that if you have good work ethic and drive and you're not doing other things.
I was told by specific people that if you don't guide every single day and you're not on the fish every single day, you can't guide. Oh. It doesn't work.
Oh. I'm just going to say it. If you have a broad understanding of your fisheries and conditions, you can.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could drop Buzz Ramsey like anywhere on the Columbia River anytime. You probably have a decent chance of catching a fish. Decent chance.
Oh, yeah.
Better than
who
you're talking about.
Yeah, anyway. I just always heard that. I always thought it was weird. Definitely was. But, so yeah, you've been doing a lot of bass tournament. How's the bass thing been going, dude? Has it been going good for you or bad? Or
freaking my last tournament was horrendous. But I'm going to just wrap it up in a nutshell. I did the whole don't leave fish to find fish. And, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Made bad decisions. You know, it's always easy to go out and catch bass. It's always easy to do it. It's really hard to do it when there's 65 other guys trying to do it as well in the same area you're trying to do it.
And they're all trying to win money.
And they're all good.
Yeah.
It's one thing to go out and blast them.
Even the couple that I've done with you, which I have not done very many with you, it seems like, all right, out the gate, Marlon, this is where we're going to go. I got a plan. And like 2 or 3 times, it's like, all right, here we go. Never mind. That guy's already there.
Yeah, like some of the stuff they know and some of they don't. But I guess.
Oh, yeah, not every time. But
potholes, I guessed right. I mean, I found those fish first day of practice and then had a pretty shitty draw. And then when I went out there during the first day of tournament, it looked like Buoy 10 actually out there in the old freaking dunes of potholes. And I was like, I got a little antsy and I didn't want to like kind of butt in, and I'm still trying to like learn that kind of like how to like approach and like get in on people that are already in spots and stuff. And I'm trying not to be like,
do what Mike Iaconelli does and you just get in there.
See, I'm trying not to be that guy. I am the new guy. It's like what I even told Akuma. Like I'm like, first year I'm just gonna kind of really like not try to ruffle feathers, just get it done, but not try to be that freaking guy. And I didn't want to be that guy, and I paid for it. Next tournament this weekend, I'll be that freaking guy.
I ain't scared.
I ain't doing it again because it was bad. Just bad decision making. I mean,
but you have not every tournaments, man. You had some good ones though too.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sitting 15th like overall in the Super 60. Like I'm sitting in a.
How many people are in there?
70.
Wow, so see, that's really good.
That's the big money stuff. That wasn't like this last tournament was the Pro-Am. So it's like I'm sitting like better than I've ever could imagine at this point. And then coming up in a month, we have a Super 60 in Boardman.
Like if there was
obviously where
any
you fish the
tournament,
most.
which is the only reason why I signed up.
yeah,
Paid
if there was
10 grand.
any tournament to not do the best in, the last one that you didn't do the best in would have been the one.
There's also some
there's a
other
pro-am,
people
so
in
they
this
didn't-
tournament though that do fish that a lot as well, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I could name them. So I could name them, and I fished against them, and they're freaking good.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Who knows? I guess
But no, the
that's
bass
the
stuff's been good. But I can tell you what, like we are literally sitting here, like we're talking about bass stuff. I was out in the ocean all week. I went and practiced for the tournament this weekend today. Drove up to Arlington, drove right back home because it's supposed to blow 35 tomorrow, and I'll compete in that. I ain't practicing in it,
no.
but
That
I
doesn't
spent
sound
every
fun.
day for like the last 6 days out in the freaking ocean.
Beating up fish. And dude, I've been getting
God,
so many
it's-
invites to the ocean. Like, I mean, so many invites. I've gotten text all week.
It's
I've been
easy
like,
out
oh my
there.
gosh,
You know,
I can't right now.
So let's put it in perspective right now. So like I got a commercial troller guy who's been my neighbor at the West Basin there for 6-7 years, where I've been in that spot. I was talking to him, this last week, and he's just like, Cam, he's like, yeah, the ocean. He was like, I've been out here salmon trolling for 30 years. He's a troller permit. And he's like, every time I've gone out kingfishing, I go out to 500 feet. I put my gear at 300 and I plug the boat. He's like, this is a top 3 year in his 30-year career that he says,
Dang.
for how many kings are just sitting way. I mean, they're sitting way off. I mean, keep in mind, he started at the end of June, but that's what they get like a weekly quota, I think what it is. And so they go out every week and then but he said every time he's gone king fishing, he has plugged the boat and he hasn't seen it he's only seen it like that a handful of times in 30 years.
Wow.
He believes
That's
it.
pretty
That's
cool.
a sign for things to come.
There was when we were in Alaska, there was a really big storm here and they had 10, 12 foot seas. He said that kind of broke them up a little bit, but he goes, but before that, he's like, they were loaded.
That's so cool and exciting. I cannot
He said
wait
they're
for our
Dang.
backyard
He said
fishery.
he said they're big too. He's like, you're gonna get that's some good news on that front. Then of course we've been out just banging away on cohos out at CR and Buoy 1, just
Catching some kings too, right?
catching. So yeah, second to last
I
trip
saw
I
some
got
in your
two,
pictures.
two couple nice kings, and I mean and we're just picking them up. We're essentially coho fish. We're like fishing at 15 on the counters and stuff. So, but there's a lot of fish out there. And on another note, if depending on when Clint actually gets out this podcast, it might be relevant. All the way to the Buoy 10, as we're recording this, we have about another week, 10 or 8, 9, 10 days.
It's the
Buoy
23rd.
10.
So
Do you guys want to hear what the ocean forecast is for next Monday?
is it like
I know
flat?
it's long range. I don't think I've ever seen this, and it might actually not be the best for coho fishing. But I was talking about this with my other boat today, and hold on, sorry. Monday, this is as the forecast stands now, and guys, this is a forecast. So if it changes and you run
What's
out
the day
there,
Monday?
Hold on, it's the 28th. Monday the 28th.
Of course.
There is a 2.6 foot swell at 18 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think
dude.
I've ever seen it that low, and that at least on this app, that low and that timed out. And so
So
one
it's
thing
basically going to be
crazy-
a lake.
It's a lake,
flat.
and sometimes lakes are kind of hard to fish. Actually, like
That's when you go shark fishing.
You want to? Well, it's a 50-mile-an-hour ocean, is what that is, and it is literally that.
Oh, you
as
go
we're-
out, take your boat for tuna.
as well as the ocean is now, and as the forecast is now, there is nothing even above 3.2 feet for the Clatsop Spit buoy all the way to the opener Buoy 10 as it stands right now, 10 days out. There's nothing scary in the forecast.
Dang.
And
Which
so
that's what you
we're-
want to see, because everyone I've talked to about ocean fishing, it's like you want to look at more the long term versus like daily.
Yeah, daily, because even when we went out 2 days ago, and it was like a little it was like under predicted. It was a little sloppy and wasn't bad. Fishing was freaking bonkers. We killed me and Nick killed 26 fish.
I
in about
saw it.
an hour
It was
and a half.
awesome.
It was crazy, but I mean, like you got to understand that like that's just a prediction. So we get out there in the morning. It's a little choppier than what we thought, but ultimately it wasn't wasn't dangerous. It wasn't uncomfortable. It was just annoying. Little splashy, but ultimately it what we're afraid of is that we're going to chew the quota up. Because if you think that like just, myself or guides or
No,
people,
lots of people are out there.
everybody's killing them. Freaking everybody.
Yeah.
And so generally like those seasons are structured to where, they understand that, most of the fleet's only going to fish half the freaking days and they're getting every damn day. And they're going to get every damn day for the next 10 days.
Dude,
That's
crazy.
insane.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I've never seen it like this. It's
And
gonna
out of
be
other places, like, out of Depot Bay.
Oh, yeah.
Out of, like, everyone's getting them.
It's
out of Pacific City. Everyone's getting them.
Yeah, I've heard of some really good days down south
the
too.
other thing to note too, it's like, you know, a lot of times you're going to get limits of 3-4 pound coho out there, and that is not the case. There's some horses mixed in. I mean, some absolute horses, some 8-9 pounders. And
Damn.
of course, everybody else who sees them, they're 10, 12 pounds, whatever. There's some big bodied A-run coho just freaking running around out there too. So,
God, it's a beautiful thing.
dude, yeah. And they only said, what's so funny is that this year the forecast for coho is only like, you know, 300 or 400,000. But it feels like a really strong coho run. So I don't know if it's just because the weather's not breaking them up and we're not having to search for them every time. We just go out there and we just have an X and we just get them. I don't know, but we'll find out. But what I think is going to happen next week is all that, and it already kind of happened where all those Chinooks start stacking up on Long Beach. That's going to be the move all next week. It's going to be fishing in 20 feet of water in the breakers.
That's fun.
And
That's cool.
See, that's where you go
That's where it gets fun.
and do other stuff.
Do the mooching.
Not even just mooching. Like, dude, imagine just going out there and casting for them and stuff. If you're only fishing that deep,
Probably could with a live.
dude, you could with buzz bombs and other lures for sure.
That would be cool.
I mean, if you think they'll hit a buzz bomb in the river, which they do all the time, they 100% will hit it in the ocean.
Especially when all that bait gets pushed up on the beach, like that's kicked off the last few days out there. Even though I didn't do it, just because it's like we get into a rhythm and we're just catching cohos. But I had other buddies that were going up off not far past the lighthouse and freaking getting them. But again, like you were saying before, like Depot, Winchester, all those places are
Everyone's
still
getting them.
cracking fish off.
That's so cool.
It's just going to be a good.
I'm excited for it. Well, I got a couple announcements, guys, before we get too further into this podcast. We've been rambling for a long time, but first announcements, guys, is this Saturday is our annual warehouse bash. And we normally do these things in the wintertime, guys, but what we realize is like every year it's like cold and rainy and people hate standing outside. And so we were like, you know what? Let's do it in the summer this year. And we thought it'd be fitting to do it kind of before the Astoria season, before everyone gets really into just fishing basically every single day, which now with the weather and the conditions, everyone's already doing anyway. But hopefully a lot of you can break away and come to our warehouse bash this Saturday in Ridgefield. It's from 9 to noon, guys, and we have all sorts of giveaways. We have gift bags for the first basically 50 people that show up. We have another free gift for the next 50 people that show up, stuff for all the kids. We have steak burger food truck setting up, which Jason's insanely excited about.
I'm hyped up about that.
So we are going to have a bathroom this year. I know last year, guys, it sucked. Like literally our porta potty guy like couldn't figure out his bathroom like the day of the event. And so this year we booked an actual porta potty from a porta potty company. So we'll have a bathroom in there for you this year, guys. I bought a fishing simulator, guys. I'm really excited about this. I bought a fishing simulator, so we're going to have that set up. So if you aren't able to get out fishing, you can fish on the fishing simulator, and it is straight up legit.
Will it do a 250-pound halibut?
It'll do like a 500-pound blue marlin.
That's cool, too.
Yeah, I mean, it does. I mean, I think you can do yellow fin or yellowtail tuna or yellowfin tuna. You can do marlin. You can do, I think striped bass is on there. I think there's like a blue catfish on there, which is funny.
Okay, that thing won't fight at all. Oh, I said it. I don't care.
So yeah, there's some pretty cool. I'm excited to get it set up. We're gonna try to get it set up in the next day or so we can test it out before the party. But
Call me.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. But yeah, guys, super fun. Also, guys, we do literally the biggest deals that you'll ever see at Addicted, whether it's a website, whether it's anything. This warehouse bash, we blow stuff out. So there'll be a lot of stuff that we're blowing out of just old inventory, but still great gear, great tackle, great apparel. And then we do like massive sales on literally everything that we sell. So this is the time to come buy flashers, stock up on gear, stock up on hooks, anything and everything that you want to buy for any of the upcoming fisheries. Saturday will be a good day to do it because we're going to have some crazy deals. So that was announcement number 1, and that took way longer than I thought it was going to. So announcement number 2, guys, is we are going to be at the Clark County Fair this year. First time we've ever done it. We're setting up a 10x10 booth. It is outside, kind of in between the food concessions and like where the hot tub's set up. Just kind of diagonal from the Coliseum where everyone goes and watches tough trucks and all that stuff. So Clark County Fair, off 179th Street, kind of in between Ridgefield Battleground and Vancouver. You can look it up, but 10 days, guys. We're going to be there for 10 days, which is like kind of crazy. The biggest, longest show we've ever done. So August 1st through the 10th, we'll have a 10x10 booth there. Me and Robbie worked on a whole bunch of exclusive merch and stuff that we're going to have at that show. So excited for you guys to hopefully, some of you guys to stop by and to just hopefully get a whole bunch of new addicts addicted to fishing, because there's 276,000 people move through that fair. in those 10 days.
That's insane.
So it's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be really good for Addicted, and hope to see a bunch of you guys there. Last announcement, guys. This Sunday, we have our annual Buoy 10 drop. So we do this every year, guys. We come out with specific, decorated like apparel for Buoy 10. A lot of you guys got mad at me last year because I didn't do a shirt that had the year on it. So this year we will have a Buoy 10 2025 Addicted shirt. So you can buy your shirt to rep every single year. And a lot of really stuff. The Bites Over Headed to Annie's shirt did so freaking good last year that we put it on a hoodie this year. So you'll be able to get that. You'll be able to get that on a hoodie. We also took the Bites Over Headed to Annie's shirt and put it on a different color. So if you guys want to buy it again, we'll have that shirt again this year. I know that was one of the most popular shirts we've ever done. So pretty funny little concept of just a joke that's like a long-standing running joke for anyone that fishes down in Astoria. So yeah, this Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is, what's the Sunday, Clint? July 27th. July 27th. So immediately following the Addicted episode, which launches at 6:30 on YouTube, you'll be able to get access to that Buoy 10 drop. So it's pretty epic, and I think you guys are going to like the stuff we designed this year. So now I'm done sales pitching you. I apologize for taking 5 minutes to do that. I know it can be annoying sometimes, but I know a lot of you guys also want to hear it and want to know.
Had to happen.
A lot of you guys want to know what we're selling. So we do that for those people that love us and love to support us and love to buy our merch. So thank you for doing that. Now we talk Buoy 10. Can we talk salmon seasons? Like, I want to know what we got allocated. Like, what do the salmon seasons look like this year?
Tell us.
We can kill some wilds this year down there, right?
It'd be filthy. So
Are we going to kill all the toolies and then they get the season shut down upriver?
Well, okay, so one thing I know, like when talking to thank God we don't talk to the advisory board because, well, anyways, yeah. But one thing talking to some of the managers was like, whatever you guys do, just make sure you don't put yourself in a position where it was at 3-4 years ago where we had 6 days of wild kill and in 4 days we killed the whole quota, and then like a bunch more and it shut down the whole upper river. So one thing with the forecasting with the lower river ESA constraining stockfish is that there are so freaking many of them forecasted for whatever reason that those seasons were able to go really wide open. And I know they're protecting the upper river. They freaking better be, God, so help me God. But right now, even as it stands, they said we can allow a bunch of fishing down there. If not, we're not going to use the quota at all if we keep it hatchery only. Which she's like, well, that's bad too, because someone will see a number on a piece of paper and be like, oh, you guys could have killed more and be upset about it, which we will be. But I don't want to kill more in lieu of losing
for sure.
everybody else upriver losing their fisheries.
Yeah.
Because we want to kill a few buoy. Well, with that said, they found that they came to the agreement or whatever that August 1st through 6th in Buoy 10, we're allowed to kill wilds. So
That's
August
nuts,
1st
dude.
through 6th. Then August 24th on, we're allowed to kill wilds, Buoy 10, all the way till September 6th, somewhere around Labor Day. Don't hold me to that date because I don't pay attention to it.
Wait, what was that? A second thing?
August
August
24th on.
Oh, okay.
Now, and that's always up to the West Puget Island. So Buoy 10 of the West Puget Island. That's where that hatchery only restriction occurs between the 7th and the 23rd of August. Upriver from the West Puget Island all the way up to Bonneville Dam on August 1st is open for wilds. All the way till, I believe it's September 6th to the Woodland line and September 17th to Bonneville.
And it's 6 adults per person, right?
It is 2 adult salmon,
okay.
of which one
Never
can
mind.
be a Chinook. There was talk of actually increasing that to 2. That's how many fish.
Sometimes they do that later, though,
Dude.
right?
There was a year they did 3. There was a year there was 3, you were allowed to kill 3 upriver bright Chinook.
I remember the bottoms of my boat those
yeah.
years. It was stupid.
Yeah. I remember one day you and I were like racing to like kill 16 Chinook per boat. It was disgusting.
That's
crazy.
nuts,
I mean,
dude.
disgusting. So like, and that was on an afternoon trip.
Yeah, dude.
And
It
we
was,
already killed them all in the morning.
it was crazy
So
fishing.
the bottom line is like, Buoy 10's great. It's the opener and the river opener anyways. We're going to beat on them out next week in the ocean, what I was talking about earlier. But yeah, good times ahead. One thing about that forecasted lower river number, if we kill too many the 1st through the 6th, they don't upgrade or update or downgrade that run. They can't do it until spawn, until basically after we're already done off the river. So there's not really much adjustment there that they'll be able to do, and that's for those lower river fish. But the upriver brights, I think we're going to just be wide open, and it is scheduled till September 17th between Woodland and Bonneville, or Woodland and 395, all the way up through Zone 6. all the big white salmons, Dranos, all
So
that
September
stuff.
17th from the deadline up is going to be open?
It's closed from
Oh.
September 17th
Okay.
from the deadline to Bonneville.
Okay.
Or from
Closed.
deadline to
So
395.
17th it closes.
However, run update is occurring usually occurs around the 8th, 9th, 10th of September. And that's usually where we see those extensions.
Is there any... So there's no like random like from this day to this day you can only kill hatcheries?
No, they
down
got
there,
rid of
blah,
that.
blah, blah.
They got rid of that. And so, because remember last year, kind of the lower, that basically Lions for us.
Yes,
but
yes.
Like the Longview Klamath to the Woodland, or West Puget Island, I should say West Puget Island to the Warrior Line reverted back to a hatchery only for a little bit.
None of that's this year.
None of that's this year, no.
Epic.
Interesting.
They just said it's either going to be open and you're going to kill them or you're not. A lot of times the reason why they
Sometimes
do that,
I don't like that because then you don't get that epic fishery at the zone.
deadline. Well, you'll get that between September. You'll get that after September 6th because it closes from September 6th downriver of the Woodland Line's closed.
Oh.
That's what
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
that's
So
what they
the
always
6th
do. Duh.
Yeah. So there'll still be a section. It just doesn't go hatchery only.
But last year they had
And the reason
yeah.
why they do that, and the reason why they keep that lower section hatchery only, because you get a lot of like Cowlitz River Toolies and stuff like wild ES. The ones they're worried about, those
And this year
the
they're just
ones
not
they're
worried
worried
about
about are never clipped. And so when they reduce the fishery to a hatchery only, well, they can assume that most of those wild fish go back alive.
People
Aren't
love
making
holding up that 35-pound bronzer.
Love it.
Yeah.
Double hand.
So it is. I'm telling you right now, like if everything kind of goes to plan and we don't blow up in the lower river and like if things just, I know, and they're also doing it with a buffer and like I'm telling you, like we could could have 100-day Columbia season.
Well, right now, my guide schedule, I got September 1st all the way through like the 15th booked to just take friends.
See,
I have all sorts of like...
You're missing out though, man. You need to start earlier than that.
Oh, I mean, I'll be doing that with just myself.
Just warm up.
Yeah.
Warm up time.
This is more
Marlins
like I'm
guide
bringing
service.
a bunch of sponsors, like short buses coming to fish with JT I've never got to fish with, so that'll be fun. And like I'm going to take Brad's out, and I got Zero Fit people coming, and I got Travis the rapper coming again. He might bring Macklemore. So like I got a whole bunch
Paparazzi boats falling
Yeah.
around. Yeah, I could see
I
that.
got a bunch of cool stuff planned between those first 2 weeks of September.
I mean,
which
and
I'm
last
excited
year, you got to
about.
remember last year, Buoy 10 was hatchery only, from the 1st till the 26th or something like that. Don't hold me to those dates.
Dude,
But
and
it rained so early and for so long.
oh, that's right. I remember.
Dude,
Nick
and it
Taylor
just
was up here off
popped
the Cowlitz on
off
the
up here.
16th and 17th, limiting out like in 4 passes.
I don't feel like we're gonna have that this year.
Just depends on weather, man.
I know, but our weather. I mean, I just feel like our weather patterns this year are so much drier and
Dry
different.
and very warm.
Last year they were wet all freaking year.
Yeah, I mean, it's the damn weather.
Yeah, you never know. Obviously,
damn weather, but-
I'm kind of praying it doesn't. happen.
All you need is to wake up in Astoria on about the 14th or 15th of August, and you've been just waylaying them in the thermal block for days in a row, and then all of a sudden you wake up and it's like, oh, there's mist on the windshield, and the south wind's blowing, and you're like, shoot, they're all gone, and 90% of them bolt, and then 2 days later they'd all die in the.
Yeah, but there's so many fish this year that when those ones bolt, a bunch more come
True,
in.
yeah. Then you
Should
just catch
filter
freshies on
back
it. That is
in,
true.
yeah.
And you do notice that too. Like you'll be sitting there getting bronzy ones and bright ones and whatever, and then just seems like they all disappear, and then all you do is catch the ones that are just fresh from the ocean.
When they just did that reopener, it was open down there too, wasn't it?
It was okay. So
Because I heard there were some people getting some big summers and stuff down there.
I'm just gonna let the cat out of the bag because it's closed now. It was only open the 12th to 19th, but I don't know if I want to say his name because I don't know if he'd.
Yeah, no, you don't
It
need to
doesn't
say
really
names.
matter, but anyways, he's another guy down there, really good guy. Work with him out in the ocean all the time, and I'm pulling into East Basin to put my boat in the moorage in West Basin. I go pull it in there in the morning, and he's there, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, he's like, Hammond's that way. I'm like, I ain't one of those guys that launch at Hammond. Come on. I'm like, I'm putting my boat in at moorage. I'm grabbing my guys and going to the ocean. He's like, you should be going above the bridge. I'm like, you're getting them, aren't you? He's like, yeah. He's like, I got 6 Chinook yesterday. And this guy's not a BSer.
No, yeah, for sure.
And I was like, no kidding. And it was the 19th. It was the last day it was open. He's like, yeah, right at high tide. They pushed, I'm like, just like 5-6 years ago when they were doing that. We had
Just been getting them in there.
People up here were doing the same thing.
Oh, they were doing great.
Like Charles
Yeah.
was like texting me like, dude, if you can get out there, get out there. Like,
No, I heard my home water. I heard my home water hole was doing really good.
Yeah.
It was like, it's all right. But I can tell you, like, it was a cool opportunity. But there was fish already staging in the estuary 100%. 100%.
They be
I
coming.
saw some pictures of some 100% summer fish, like later summer returning, like
But he also
monster,
said-
no
he-
freaking spotters.
He also said that he got a couple that cut definitely a little more
really?
pale.
Nice.
He said they weren't really turned yet, but he said they definitely cut, which meant there were fall
Fall
fish.
fish.
Yeah, for sure.
And that, like, So then the last day, after the last day of fishing, I went out to the ocean, but came back. I called him on the way home. Like, well, how many did you get today? He's like, oh, I got 3 and 7 hours of trolling. I'm like, well, that's still pretty damn good for staying above the bridge.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, in July.
Yeah, in July. Yeah, right. I mean, so when we have that, the other thing to keep in mind, guys, like when we have that August 1st opener down Buoy 10, the tides are just dirty for the first like 4 or 5 days.
Oh my gosh, I'm so screwed, dude. I'm doing
Dude,
the
I'm
fair.
so
I'm freaking.
It's dirty. It's gonna be.
Like,
I'm
I'm
start
so
off with a
screwed.
bang, boys, bang.
And I'll probably just head out from there.
Yeah, we're doing live. Yes, and by the way, that first live feed.
You say this every year, and then it's terrible. We get down there and it's blowing 65 miles an hour.
Okay, I can't predict the wind. But everything I can look at, like timing and tide, like that first Wednesday is gonna be awesome.
You said that last year, and then we were like 15 minutes late, and you're like, get to the thing now. If we don't get out there in the next 15 minutes, we're screwed. There's no fishery.
And
I'm
what happened?
We got out there and got a couple, and then it was
Right
over.
away, and then it was over. Right.
No, I
can look
want
at the
like
tide
we're
book.
going to be out there for like 2 hours smashing on them.
I think that Wednesday, that first one does shape up nicely.
Remember the day we kept feeding them to the seals? I want a day like that again.
Okay, well, then show up on time, and you probably would have got one last year.
That probably maybe. I'm not going to deny that. It's happened a few times.
But I know that first live feed is going to be a dirty one because I think it's like the last day of Wild. It's the 6th.
We'll have to plan and talk about all that stuff with the fair.
It's
Like
the
I
5th
don't
or the 6th.
know what's going to end up happening with me and the fair, so
Yeah, 6th.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Clint
though.
won't mind.
Yeah,
You better have
Clint will be able to run it.
You better have that Starlink going, buddy, because we are going to trash.
He's supposed to be getting. I mean, hopefully you got on that when I asked you to.
Get the trashing down.
Probably didn't. He didn't. Look at him. Unbelievable.
But anyways, guys, lots of opportunity, and I don't know if anybody really knows this or not, but we are actually at Addicted here going to have another boat open.
Yes,
If you guys
sir.
want to go fishing?
that last announcement of the podcast.
Yes,
So what
sir.
did you get over there? Because I think what we're going to do is we're going to pull my boat out of the garage tomorrow and get that thing freaking dialed tomorrow.
Dialed, yeah. Got my
What's up?
Mine's going to Headwaters
just another black Columbia running
Just
around.
another black Columbia. Weird.
What'd you
Yeah.
get? 23-foot Columbia.
Yep, 23-foot Columbia, 250 Merc. She's a peach. Definitely looking forward to being out on the water in the Big River this year. It's gonna be sick. I'm glad this year I'm doing it this year too with these forecasts. Sounds like it's
First off, okay,
gonna be a
hold
welcoming
on,
year.
Don't cut yourself short. You didn't have any problem running Marlon's boat around. Yes, last year freaking
No.
And this year during
whooping them
springers.
on. So,
No.
Yeah, so you've been running boats, but the reality is, guys, is like if you guys want some prime, freaking first 2 weeks of September, Woodland, even like last week of August.
2 weeks of August. I mean, I really only have a handful of dates booked so far. So I mean, and I've just been kind of messaging my client list right now. So if you guys want to get in on that, definitely head over to my website or shoot me a text, and we'll get you dialed in.
And it's Steel Obsession Guide Service, guys, if you didn't know.
He's got to change it, though.
And he tried to talk to me about changing it. I told him that'd be the dumbest thing he ever did.
It's not steelhead out there. We're not supposed to catch. We're actually
know,
not supposed to catch them. And if they see Steel Obsession Guide Service out there, state's going to shut it down.
It's steel.
They
like,
might. They might.
Yeah, seriously. You're catching all out there, catching all the steelhead.
Just all those
Steelhead.
B-run steelhead we're not supposed to handle out there. Great. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, sorry.
Congratulations.
Sorry.
The fish know your name.
Well, I'm excited. Jason's finally going to be in the big boat, guys. It'll be fun having him out there, and he is a really good fisherman. So call him. It's going to be one of those scenarios where don't wait, because even though he's got openings now.
Well, it's silly because like we always like, oh, yo, book early, don't book late. It's just this opportunity has arrived.
It's exactly. I wasn't quite sure if it was going to happen, and it happened to. So now I have all those openings. So here we go.
Right.
Really cool.
Take advantage of it, guys.
Well, awesome, everyone. Thank you guys so much for listening, tuning in, commenting, watching everything that we do. We appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see you on the river.
Cheers.